It all starts in the vineyard. They're hours out of the field. How do we take those berries from the field and preserve all of those efforts that our vineyard team have put in for an entire year? As soon as they get here, they're offloaded, weighed, and then they travel through our destemmer and then through an optic system that eliminates anything that we see as less desirable, that can look pixel by pixel at each grape, so that you're left with this blueberry Cabernet caviar that enters the tank.
Well, I want to say that with such a late harvest, being so compact, getting this line this year was just amazing. It was a godsend, and we were able to fill tanks at the speed we needed for this particular vintage.
We're whistling away at 6 to 10 tons an hour and doing a better job.
So the red crush line, we dump in a hopper that is above the cluster shake tables. The grapes then fall through a chute into the destemmer. This destemmer, they call it the Rotovive. This is a destemmer they have sold in the valley for a number of years, and that works faster than our old one, which was the reason why we bought this whole line. So the berries then fall out of the destemmer. They're fairly low to the ground, so we have to move them back up with a conveyor belt, and it falls on a shake table. That is a prototype. This is a double wide based on a single that they've sold for 10-15 years already. I've made a few modifications on the equipment, buying more metal and mangling metal and bending it, made it a little fan that sort of spreads the berries nicely over the table to one single layer, the width of 6 feet. So that's the goal of that table. And they fall on a very fast belt that accelerates the berries. They go from almost a zero horizontal speed to a high speed, so it separates them. Because the distance is how the computer can tell the difference. If everything touches each other, it will have a very hard time telling what is an object. At the end of the belt, they travel a pretty short distance, but that short distance, they're almost horizontal. There are 8 cameras, and then the objects are analyzed. Good ones are let go, just they fall into a pond on the other side. And the objects that are not desirable are being intercepted by high air pressure jets that just give them a little kick in the other direction.
It's us doing the very best we can, because the rest of our team in the vineyard has taken a year of effort. They've put in a year. And so that responsiveness is a form of respect to the field workers, to our vineyard team. They night pick for us so that we don't have to crush until midnight anymore. We're not making this harvest elastic and take longer because we don't have the right equipment. Now it's just, okay, is it ready? We're ready too, and let's do the right thing together.